Okay, I've got some great news, man. For the last year and a half, my checks have been getting garnished, which is part of the reason why I've had to grind so intensely hard, man. Um, 35% of my checks getting taken, and they refused to let me make payments. There was no like monthly payment plan. They said that the entire lump sum all at once. And that's the real thing that killed me, man, is because if I could have made payments, it would have been done. But it had been so on my record for so long, man, that they didn't want to work with me. They said it had to be a lump sum. Man, the sheer amount of grinding I had to do, man. It's not just the work itself. Again, I'm living in my car, man. My engine has been failing for the last 2 years. I call myself driving on faith. People will tell you that. Me starting my car up, the car always seizes. At any given moment, whether I'm on the highway in the middle of it raining, I'm getting caught in the rain on the highway, on the way to a gig, in the middle of delivering, my car freezes at any moment. I've got cars behind me blowing horns. I didn't have money to get the car fixed because I'm saving up to pay my settlement. And some issues with the car. Cars break down, they need maintenance. On the way to do laundry, because again, my clothes are in my car, they're in my back seat. I don't have many, which means I have to do laundry that much more often because the clothes are so few clothes that the laundry has to be done more often. And then using my GPS to get places takes your phone battery. I haven't used my car radio, my air conditioning, anything in close to 3 years because of my battery in 2 years. Because the battery, man, I don't want to use any extra energy that I don't have to. I go to where I'm going to work and then I just stop and park and I do my work. But as of late, whenever my car stands still for too long, when the engine's on, it also starts to overheat. So that means when I'm at a red light, I have to turn my car off so it won't overheat when I'm at red lights. So as you can imagine, when the green light comes, I'll turn my car on. It takes a while for the engine to rev up. So of course people are behind me yelling, blowing their horns. This is just like to get somewhere, like I said, simple as laundry, to go somewhere to use the bathroom, to sit down and get on some work at at like a Panera Bread or a restaurant, so I could get on the Wi-Fi and do some work. But it's all just to grind to get the settlement paid, man. It's been over a year and a half. I say on top of me trying to find a place to live so I have a roof over my head. That finally came through too. So I have a place officially locked down as of July 15th. It is April 14th. I'm just making up this video. I have a place locked in finally, man. After being without a home for 6 years straight. That's ending soon. And now, just minutes before I made this video, I called and I got my settlement completely paid in full. That's been a bigger burden on me than even finding an apartment because it's been it's been garnishing my wages, making it harder for me to keep money while I'm grinding so hard. I'm I'm going against the grain in that sense. Oh man, it's surreal right now to think it's actually over, man. I get to keep my full paycheck. That's a huge load off my shoulders, man. Even in the middle of me building this new business that I'm doing, that takes time to study, listen to audios, read books. You know, me wanting to even sit down to focus to do that stuff, I couldn't focus because I'm thinking about me having to go here and grind, get the money now to get the settlement paid. I don't know, man. So this day is a big deal, man. Kind of at a loss for words. I'm taking it in right now. I'm free. Now I can grind like I need to. In peace. With that off my back, now I can actually stack my paychecks like I need to. Start investing again. Start getting back to my training once again. Start building up my students once again. And then once I get my apartment, it's really over, man. Because I'll have a place to actually put my clothes. I can store my weapons, my martial arts weapons. I'll have a place to do laundry myself instead of having to drive across town any given time to do laundry, worrying about when it's closed, if machines are taken. I won't have to worry about buying food. I have a refrigerator to store food in. Haven't had a refrigerator in 6 years. I'm actually able to sleep in a bed instead of in this car or on the street, because I was homeless for 2 years before I had a car. So I was sleeping outside in elevators, on the road, on picnic tables. All that stuff is going to be over with, man, in July. But even with all that being said, this car settlement was even bigger than that, because of course I'm going to have to pay rent when I get my apartment. So I definitely didn't want to go into getting a new apartment with my checks getting garnished. That's why it was such a big deal. I'm trying to get ahead of the game. So now I am. Bottom line is, it's a new day. I'm ready.